It's Wellness Wednesday. We're going to learn more about cardiac rehab. And joining us today from Mercy Health St. Rita's to my immediate left, Joanna Wessel. And she's the cardiac rehab manager, and Nicki Wireman, exercise physiologist. And thank you both for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so first of all, let's just start out. What is cardiac rehab?
So cardiac rehab is a monitored exercise and education program for our heart patients. Okay. The patients come in 2 to 3 times a week, and we have them exercise while they're being monitored. We're monitoring their heart rhythm, their heart rate, and their blood pressure. We have them do exercise that helps strengthen the heart muscle. And then we also offer education classes, which are equally as important as the exercise portion. Because heart disease is a lifelong illness, and the best way to manage it is making healthy lifestyle choices. And that's what we try to educate them on.
Yeah, all right. So off the top of my head, I thought, well, a good candidate would be someone who had heart surgery, but is that always the case? I mean, who benefits from this kind of rehab?
So the people that benefit are those that have had a cardiac event. So for example, if they've had an angioplasty or stent procedure, those that have open heart surgery, we do take care of patients that have had valve replacements and heart transplants. So yeah, they have to have some sort of a cardiac event to qualify.
Okay. So how long do they stay in this rehab? I mean, for years, for months? Does it depend?
So our program is 36 sessions, which is typically 12 weeks. Okay. But the patients do get 18 weeks to get all their sessions in.
All right, very good. And so by that time, is it stuff that they can do at home, or that they're rehabbed enough to just go on?
Yes, and that's part of what we try to teach them along the way. Is we're not only trying to strengthen their heart muscle right after an event, but kind of set up a routine that they'll continue on their own once they're finished. Because if you have heart disease, you really should exercise for the rest of your life. And so, you know, by doing this, they've come to us for 3 months, and usually they say it takes about 3 months to kind of start a new habit. So we're hoping that we can transition them into exercising on their own at home.
Right, yeah. Well, and I assume after some of these things that they've been through, it's kind of scary. So they want to make sure that they get the right guidance, and that's what you guys are there for, right? To give them, start them on the right direction.
Yes, definitely teaching them healthy habits, eating habits, healthy mindset, you know, how to sleep better, how to manage anxiety, things like that. And eating, you know, staying away from salt, you know, lowering your sugar, low cholesterol, things like that. Just a healthy diet too.
So is it an accredited program, the rehab?
Yes. Yeah, we're accredited through the AACVPR, and we renew that every 3 years.
All right, very good. So I assume you just can't walk in and say, hey, I need some help with my cardiac rehab. Tell us the process about how we could get there.
Sure. So you have to be referred by a physician. So, you know, if you have a question about, do I qualify, am I interested, talk to your family doctor, talk to your cardiologist, and then, you know, they can help guide you to see if you would qualify, and they could refer you potentially.
All right.
We do also have a great setup at Mercy Health. So anyone who comes into our facility and has a heart procedure, their doctor will send us a referral. We'll stop up and see them while they're still in the hospital, give them a little bit of education, and then we'll follow up with them. We'll give them a call at home and get them set up.
All right. Wow, sounds like a great program. Thanks very much for sharing today.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. First Edition continues in a moment.